Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Virginia Cavaliers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. They're getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Virginia.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The completion makes it 2nd down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to...
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Syracuse getting set now for the 1st and 10.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He makes the grab. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Going after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Virginia's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Syracuse lines up quickly. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Orange have it now, first and goal. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial third down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Orangemen.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And the Cavaliers looking to keep this drive rolling. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cavaliers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Syracuse lines up quickly. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. The 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Cavaliers are in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a nice move there. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
And tackled there by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And with that, they retake the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cavaliers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
As the first down still on the move. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They feed the fullback this time. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Cards looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And now the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you.
Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. The DB's backing off from the line now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Cavaliers keep the football on the move. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Has the force still on the move. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Now it's second down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here's that defense shifting again. So fourth down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now...
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Pass hauled in off the fake. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Syracuse lines up quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield in the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense is still clicking. Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown grab, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he can give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.